We gotta be very careful. Joseph Boakai, he said he 85-year-old, but he now turned to 2-year-old because he said he want to run again 2029. And we all have to put together to make sure Joseph Boakai don't come to power. Joseph Boakai is an embarrassment to the country. And you will see us 2029 coming to you people to tell you, I was not against George Weah. I was against people that were behind him were doing wrong thing, and he was not taking action.
Right.
Well, what a wonderful way to say good afternoon. Good afternoon and a pleasant welcome to today's Tuesday's edition of the program, The Roundtable. Today is the first of the 7th month of 2025. And I'd like to say good afternoon and welcome whatsoever you are. This is Blaze Radio 90.7. And here we talk the talk. We discuss the issue that matters. We bring difference to the disco. Without confrontation, we argue the issue, finding remedies to the long-lasting problems of Liberia. So on the round table, where the sleeves are rolled, your jeans are folded, and together we bring you fascinating and factual information. Indeed, from 4:15 to 6 o'clock, Archie say Bob Yene and the injured friend Oliver McIntosh sits behind the microphone as you comfortably sit behind your radio and loudly increasing the volume, allowing your neighbor and the passerby to get the credible information we disseminate. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, making sure that everybody around the world can get the credible information we have for you at the Blaze Communications Network. And this is the roundtable. It's where the discussion of information begins. This is the instrumental. The signature tone to the program. With the time now, 23 minutes up to 5 p.m. What are we bringing to you this afternoon? We have a lot on our docket. And I begin in a split minute. You have Oliver McIntosh joining the table as we sit to discuss issues confronting Mama Liberia. So do your best. Leave your comments and text reaction in our comment section on Facebook. Just search Blaze Online Television. We're going to read them at the end or before the closure of the program. So welcome. Invite someone to listen along. We take this brief break of our theme song. Upon return, we set the basis and setting the premise for discussion this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday's afternoon. Here we see the president and the pre-birthday man, Oliver McIntosh, smiling. You can see the man smiling. So hey, let's take this break and be right back. Indeed, we are here. Let's now welcome Oliver McIntosh as we go along. Good afternoon, Oliver. Welcome.
Yes, it's another day, and we want to say good afternoon to all of our regular followers. Welcome to the roundtable. This is where we talk about Liberia happenings in Liberia as well. There are a lot of things happening in Liberia, so there is a need that we come here every day to inform the people of Liberia as to know those training issues actually unfolding in our country, Liberia. So it is a good time to be here, and also a new month
Oh
as
yes,
well.
and I see
Yes.
you smiling. I
Oh
see you
yeah.
smiling. And sorry. So we have to inform the people.
hmm
The 7th is your
Yeah,
birthday,
it's the
and
birthday.
the 18th is also my birthday.
It's
So
your
the,
birthday.
the the team here has the month of July.
Yeah.
So we both own the month of July. So you
hmm
saw the guy entering, smiling.
Yeah.
It tells you that he has something
You know,
good.
you know, actually, many of us,
Mm.
our friends, they were wishing to see this day,
Oh
but
yes,
unfortunately, some of them
they
they are no
couldn't.
more.
Mm.
So when you wake up in the morning, see the daylight, there's a need to say, God, thank you.
Thank you.
And moreover, to start a month and ending a month successfully, no going to the hospital, no illness, no bad news. There's a need to say, God, thank you,
Thank
especially
you.
where we have the brand new month end.
Mhm.
I think, yeah. Anyway, I would say it. I would say because if it were you would say the same.
Oh
The
yes,
best month
month of
in the entire 12
months
12 months, or
of the
let's say
year.
11 months.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and the best month in the year,
Oh yes,
July.
July
And
having
then
to be.
somebody was telling me, how do you why will you say so? I said, because without July there is no Liberia. Without July there is no America.
Oh
America will be
yes.
celebrating her independence on the 4th, and while Liberia will be celebrating her independence on the 26th.
Uh-huh.
And then we are in July. So
And so that's the exact thing that makes July
yeah.
the wonderful month of the year.
Oh yeah, it is.
So you have incredible people. But it's good to be here, folks. It's a wonderful time. Today is Tuesday, and this is the round table where we bring you issue. Oliver, there are a lot of things happening.
Mhm.
And so we have to update our peoples. But it's good we're here and to just let the people know ahead of time what is our discussion today.
Okay, so just lay
Yeah. So on today, our major point of
the
focus,
happenings, yeah.
we're gonna be letting you know deception. Oliver, I don't like deception.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will not
But it
allow.
hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I will not
hurts.
allow people deceiving our people. The government is doing well. We don't want to say they are not doing well.
Mhm.
They're doing well, but I want to say the deception is more than what they are doing.
What they are doing.
So we're gonna
okay.
be telling you, look, people say, oh, the road problem in Liberia has settled. I want to let the Liberian people know that it has not even 5% settled road problems in Liberia. So we're going to be talking about deception of the government. I don't know how you feel about me, but I'm going to be blunt on
No,
that.
but that is the reality.
Yeah,
So like you are not speaking against the government because you hate the government.
No way.
You are speaking because of reality. While you have gone to do your research knowledge and what you have observed so far, the reality of the workings of the government, we have to say it, and we will not sit yet and try, as you said, where you have not done well, to boast of that you have done well, you have done this one and all other things, and when you have a lot of challenges,
You, in our dialect,
don't deceive the people.
Oliver,
Hmm.
we say, pe age mempia,
Hmm.
bo me way. In other words,
Okay.
when you are walking along the road and you become frightened alone,
Okay.
you have to cry in human voice
Hmm.
so that the passerby will know that something is happening to a human being,
Human being,
so
yeah.
that they can come to your rescue. But if you want to cry you want to roar as a lion, people will get afraid about a lion. Oh,
A
what are you
liar.
going to do there?
So it's like, you are lying so people can believe
Good,
you, or maybe you are lying so people
good,
can be in sympathy with
very
the
good.
situation you are explaining to them.
Let
But reality, as frankly speaking, or
Mhm.
from the point of being real, you are not seeing the real thing.
Good. That's
Yeah.
the point. So the issue of road problems in Liberia, Oliver, is an age-old problem.
Hmm.
So we will not allow anybody shift blame on governments because this government can't do road, so people should blame you for it. No. Yes, it is your responsibility, but equally so, you can do it overnight.
Hmm.
It's supposed to happen back then. Since it didn't happen, you were looking. So don't put people on an impression that you are. But we'll come back to that, and I just hold that it is the major point of discussion. This.
Anyway,
Mhm,
as we are looking at what the
mhm.
government has done and to be real to the Liberian people, like the other day, I was telling someone, what, today you see China has overtaken over technology, where you see now you can, have your little small player, movable, eh?
Mhm.
So you can carry along. If you want to play your music,
Oh
play your
yes, you're
music,
carrying it along.
and
Anywhere,
then
even you
and
have
then and
ear
then
pop in your ear.
good.
Technology.
And it also have the Chinese lights.
Yeah.
So if you don't have current, you can just buy a little Chinese light, put your little battery and thing, or it is chargeable. They have chargeable bulbs around and other thing. What am I trying to say here is, you see, when China was doing all of these things, when they were working, they did not come out to boast about it.
Oh yeah.
They work in silence, and
And
they are
the
working,
result came.
and people are now seeing their results. Even they have the Chinese phone. Like, I do remember, like, when your phone is ringing, look at me with the Chinese phone. So before other countries get to know, China has gone far in terms of technology.
Technology. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think when you are a government, you have to allow some of those things. Sometimes you don't boast of it. But look at Achi. This government talk about yellow machine, where
They,
they
yeah,
paraded
they
with
have
some of,
boasted,
yeah,
paraded with
with
it.
a machine, and then the vice president went to China to do a negotiation about the yellow machine. Why would you carry team of journalists just for negotiation?
You blow your own
Why I
trumpet.
said
You want to blow your own
why I say you
trumpet.
can wait when the machines have been brought to Liberia. Like, for example, you look at Nimba, 10 pieces going Nimba. Look at Grand Bassa,
And,
10 pieces going
and the
to
people will see
Grand
your
Bassa.
work.
We go to Bomi, 10 pieces going to Bomi. We going to Lofa, 10 pieces going to Lofa. So if you start sending the yellow machine to those countries, you don't have. In fact, the journalists are the one will be speaking, or will be the
In
one to
fact,
inform the Liberian people of what you have
otherwise,
done. So you don't have to take journalists.
journalists don't even have to talk about it. Your good work will speak for you
You speak for you. Even the citizens themselves in the various countries
because
say,
they will be
oh,
seeing the
but
machine.
the government working, it means for 10 pieces of machine coming to my country, and the purpose for which those machines are going there, when people are trying to see the works of those machines and other things. Look, you don't have to be blowing horns, but at the end of the day, you blow the horn, wait. We can't see anything.
this
But
is
that's it.
this is Liberia. This is Liberia, whatever. But folks, like we said, the deception of the government. We're going to talk about that at a later time. But here, Oliver, here is one thing that yesterday we spoke of, right? Yesterday we talked about the confrontation between the Bond County representative and the
The superintendent.
superintendent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to play that exact video, but I will see here. Let me find that video and bring the video to your attention first. Let me so you can listen to that video before we come back with any other, thing we want to say. Okay, here is the video. Let me get the video on our screen. So the lawmaker, all our politics is just somehow. The superintendent telling the lawmaker say, I don't have to inform you when I'm moving in your district. Yes, but you have to pay respect. You know what is respect? You're the superintendent, you are the mother of the county, or you are the representation of the president. But equally so, know that you are working in line with the county's legislative caucus. A lawmaker that is part of the caucus should not be disrespected by you because you are a superintendent. And now, what people are doing now is that if you are a certain representative, you are a member of the caucus, and you are not in line with the government, they take you as enemy.
Yeah.
So that's how now everybody working. So in the other country, when you're not in Boaka government interest, you become enemy. And that's not how it should be.
And actually, let me quickly come in before you get the video on. And at times I say to myself, especially when I'm hearing about appointments in government where this person has been appointed to this position, or even our lawmakers or our representatives, senators. For me, I would say this is when you are then appointed to a specific position to serve,
You should know your role.
you should know your roles.
Your role and
And you
limits.
should know your limits as well. Where do you go? When do you go there? How to do this? And how to get it done? And how will you do it that others, authorities, or within other leaders that are around you will not condemn you, will not say, look, you are going beyond
Your scope of
your
operation.
scope of operation. So these are things you're supposed to know. When you are appointed as the superintendent of a county, you alone are not the only government official in the county. Where you are, you have senators, you have representatives, and those people, they are people that were elected by the people of the county. You are just been appointed. I agree. That's why I'm saying you have to know your roles and your responsibilities as the county superintendent. And moreover, even the lawmaker, you should know how to address issue. Maybe if someone has gone wrong.
It is your responsibility to have a good working relationship,
working
with
relationship.
every members of the legislative caucus.
But in Liberia, what we observed is as long when this person is in this position, as long it's not him or it's not me or it's not her, it's not that person, automatically I see no good in that particular leadership. And I listen to the representative when the superintendent was referring to the representative. I think remind the representative about the legislative caucus. And then the representative said that the legislative caucus is some kind of word he used. It's a birthday party.
So
how can you be?
Let me bring that into action. Let me just let the people listen to that into action. Right?
Yeah.
Let the people.
He was elected to be in the district.
Sorry, let's get it this way. I don't know. I have to check this out, but let me get this. let me get this way so that you can get exactly what we say.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so here is the lawmaker and the superintendent.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I'm coming. Sorry. Let me get this right. All right.
He was elected to be in the
Yes,
district.
nobody can be to man.
So,
Who know the left, right, and the left and right.
I did not. I don't need to ask on our full permission to pass through the district.
No. That's not what I said. So, I said when it comes to the dedication of the
So,
preach,
the
doing that,
dedication,
what you continue to do in the district that is wrong. Whatever they are about to do, project that has government money, that not Unity Party money. The lawmaker in the strategic we must invite in. You're upgrading road in Banga, you never invited me. You say you not know. You build a maternity waiting home in Weshu, you never invited me. You all went to Bane and build a town hall there. Rather, the PMC criminally went on the radio to say I know about which I don't have any idea. You cannot be doing these projects in my district with government money that I represent the people who are inviting me there. Your station confusion, and that is the basis of the confusion. Say you the eye of the president, tell them I will make sure that the
caucus don't go
vote
to him. None of my business.
you did not who not do the left, right, and the left and right.
I did not. I don't need to ask on our full permission to pass through the district.
No. That's not what I said. So, I said when it comes to the dedication of the
So,
preach,
the
doing that,
dedication,
what you continue to do in the district that is wrong. Whatever they are about to do, project that has government money, that not Unity Party money. The lawmaker in the strategic we must invite in. You're upgrading road in Banga, you never invited me. You say you not know. You build a maternity waiting home in Weshu, you never invited me. You all went to Bane and build a town hall there. Rather, the PMC criminally went on the radio to say I know about which I don't have any idea. You cannot be doing these projects in my district with government money that I represent the people who are inviting me there. Your station confusion, and that is the basis of the confusion. Say you the eye of the president, tell them I will make sure that the vote
don't go to him. None of my
you
business.
did not write me. I'm a lawmaker.
We got caucus and had a chair.
No, they
So if they don't go there,
Concord
I'm-
and Private
I'm not
Association.
stay
You
inside.
got 9 lawmakers in Bong.
I
When you
don't want to
having
get in between
write the
them.
9 lawmakers individually.
No, where the
Before
caucus?
are having program in your
Okay,
district.
I will do
Come
that
there.
for now.
That's why
If
you're
that's
not
why I will come here and call you.
where you coming? You're already here when you come in.
But I
So
didn't know
about
that
in
you
Morovia, then the commissioner blatantly telling me, say, hey, yesterday you and myself, you only talk to me and say you are sending people to me. When Asala Mita gave you material for the district, you only sent to me because you want them.
straight. He was elected to be in the
So that's the confrontation between the superintendent and the district lawmaker. And let's be sincere. You cannot be doing a project. You cannot be doing a project in a district that you have the representative and he's not aware. Let's be real. You are not being sincere. You are not doing justice to the district representative. Like he said, the money you're using to carry on development, it belongs to Liberians. And he is the representation of the people. He is the principal deputy of the people. The people sent him there as a lawmaker. So now you go about do projects with government fundings in his district without his presence, without his knowledge, only to make people believe that, Lord, your lawmaker is not doing this, the government is doing this, or the superintendent is working. No, it's not right. So we need to graduate from politicizing everything in this country. And we always say this. We always say this. This is a government fund. It's not personal, individual pocket money. It's not political party fund. I say, look, there's the political party doing this. It's government money. It's money for the people. And so you have to have the presence of the lawmaker. He has to be knowledgeable to activities of his district by the county leadership. By the county leadership. If you're doing SYZ project in your district, forget about your political differences. Forget about your political association In as much that that person is being elected as a lawmaker, he is the principal deputy of the people. And so, if you are working with how it's concerned, that means you are marginalizing the very people you claim you want to do better for. So you make the people believe that a lawmaker is not does not care about them, and you, the county leadership represented by the superintendent, is doing well. Nobody is saying the bridge. So you go to a bridge. Now the lawmaker says, "So you build a bridge without informing me. You came here to the delegation ceremony. You only reached here before calling me. Now you're telling the man that I don't have to inform you before coming to your district, which is a right. But know that the district has the leader who make up a member of the legislative caucus. So in as much as you invited the caucus, you also need to invite him, make it informed. Like you listen to it, there are many counties that the county legislative caucus are no longer functional. There are many counties. Some of them just said right here in Monrovia, they don't go to the county, the caucus is not functional anymore. Many of those counties legislative caucus are not functional. Like you listen to Marvin Cole said, the caucus have become a birthday club. So they only inform people when somebody celebrating a birthday, they say, oh, the other honorable celebrating birthday. Wouldn't it be sincere to ourselves? Let us take away politics from national growth and development. You're working in the person's district, for crying out loud. Make the person know that. So you want to set a political parcel for the honorable man. Honorable is here. Let me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, as you were saying, go ahead, my brother.
So you don't have to set a political parcel for a certain lawmaker who you feel is not in line with a political
Yeah.
party. No, so that's not right. So you listen to the conversation between the both leaders, the superintendent, who is the direct representation of the president, and the lawmaker. How then will you work in somebody's backyard and the president is not aware?
You know what we observed in the interaction between the representative and that of the superintendent is like in our own librarian way. I can't respect that man.
Mm-hmm.
That man I can't respect, or I can't respect that
What
woman.
will come from inside?
And if you do so, you are going to be harming the county. Developments wise, relationship wise, and just name them. Because if you say you can't, then I don't know what actually you want to say. Because what happened here is you are representing, you both are working in the interest
Of
of the
the
country.
very county.
The interest of the country. So even when there is a development or whatever, let us be real. I agree. The representative somehow, vocal in his reaction or his statements or say some things. Actually, he the honorable man shouldn't have said. But it is the saying goes, an angry man, a hungry man is an angry man, or you make the man angry. He say things that he doesn't want to say to you. But let the coordination be there. And let it be known that you both are serving the county. You are not serving your I think it should be. No, it's not I think it should be. It should be what is written,
What is supposed to be.
what's supposed to be,
Not what you
and
think.
how you supposed to do it.
It's not what you think.
No, it's not what you think. So let respect be given to everyone.
You know, this thing,
I don't know whether even
those are things that happen
even when
across the
there
15
are
counties.
political differences, when it comes to the county level, you can do your individual, you can do your political differences. But when it comes to the county level and when it comes to development coming to the county, you people are all citizens of the country. And you are there because of the people. You are in a position because you are there to serve the people.
As citizens of District Number 3, Bon County, now elected President Boga, you wouldn't have been superintendent.
No.
So why disrespect the people leader? Because this and Marvin Coder, he is their leader. But you know, this thing happens across the 15 counties. You have people who feel that everybody should be in line with a certain political party that is in power. That's how they feel.
But okay, then actually I will go the other way. You see, this bridge we're talking about here, it was not built in a daytime. And it took some days or months for this bridge to be completed. Now, my question to the honorable man will be, with all of those days when they were building the bridge, was he not in the know of the construction of the bridge, or was he just sitting to say, okay, let me see after everything, when the bridge shall have completed, I will come and I will use my power.
No, so Oliver, the thing is that
So,
if you're working with county funds or government money,
mhm.
the PMC is working, right? But the work is done. The lawmaker need not to be behind PMC when they are working.
Yeah, but when something happens
But-
in your district, you have to be in the know.
So the man said, he said many instances of in Banga and other places they are doing work there without even informing him. So the PMC go about to work. Now that the work is done, granted, if you are dedicating the process,
Mhm.
maybe you say, okay, we didn't want to invite the honorable because we were still doing the work, we wanted to finish the work. Fine. The work is done.
Mhm.
Why would they take, oh, honorable will be dedicating social project in your district at social time? It is up to the honorable to be present or
Yeah,
not.
yeah, but then actually, I think before the beginning or before starting the project, the honorable, there should be a discussion.
So that's why he said he has always been left out. He has always been left out from projects that has been done with government money by the county leadership. They get informed that y'all go in your district to do work there.
There's something is deeper than this.
That's why we said it's being motivated.
Something is deeper than this.
Obviously, you know that Marvin Cole is not a member of the Unity Party. So
Yeah.
he has always been guato
Mhm.
with the Unity Party.
Yeah.
So it's obvious that they want to do everything possible to reduce his morale in the county as
Yeah,
a lawmaker.
Sure, but even let us put in our own layman understanding.
Mhm.
I can get my home. I have my home. I am the father of the home. And maybe all of a sudden you see somebody just walk in your compound and start cutting down some of your trees, or start building things, or start carrying on a development. You as the head of that home, you will not allow that to happen.
Oliver, this is way beyond that analysis, right? The issue about county leadership, now you have the lawmakers. Before they used to have the county going to a resolution
Mhm.
and the legislative caucus presiding and doing a resolution for project.
Projects.
Now you have the 9-man council that make up and decide what project should go to which district and how it should be done. So
Okay.
that should be done with the supervision of each members of the legislative caucus. If you do that, that's why you saw Jeremiah Sokan the other day crafting a bill, curving the indulgence of his colleagues to pass a bill that would give the legislative caucus the oversight responsibility in implementing and deciding projects for each for counties.
Mhm.
That's where it came from, because now those are some of the reasons you find that superintendent feel that while they are doing that, the government doing it, so lawmaker not part of it, lawmaker not doing anything for that district. Then you disrespect the lawmakers. You make a law that only the government working, but know that the government is working with the consent of the lawmaker. They pass the budget. They decide which budget to go to a district or county. So when the social development fund comes to the county, or when it goes to the county, to each county, now the Name council decides as to they disperse that per district. That's why you have the district council sitting and they decide which project. And all of these things should not be working in the absence of the district lawmaker, even though he does not have the oversight to decide what to be happening. But when the district decide from the 9-man sitting, when they decide, they carry on the project, the PMC will go and do that. But with the consent, but he's saying that everything the superintendent do through the county leadership with the county's fund, they do that in his absence without informing him, and he names several occasions. Today is Marvin Cole. It will be other representatives tomorrow in other counties. the superintendent will continue to play because the superintendent are appointed
So
by the president. So the all loyalty to the president.
So should we say this is something that has been planned, or should we say somebody somewhere have gone to say, look, you don't respect that man?
So now that's how I feel because you know what?
Mm.
If you're doing project, that project, the president of the lawmakers, similar to the people that the lawmaker is working. But I said no, let do it, it will undermine the functions of the representative. So a lawmaker comes to you say, doing campaign time, I did so project, say no, now you do that project. Superintendent did that project. That's the first thing. So the people will not have trust in you as a lawmaker. So now, like my county member, you know what? Besides Musa Berete, all of the lawmakers they're now in line with the Unity Party. All of the lawmakers, besides Musa Berete, for which I can get 100% assurance. But beside him, almost all of the lawmakers, we have 11 lawmakers for now, not 10 because they're still going to district 5 election.
Yeah.
The 10 lawmakers there, you have 9 of them who are in line. So they work now in collaboration with the superintendent.
And you can see that coordination.
Very good because they all work for the same political party agenda. So that everything they do is they want to get all our dream is to make the party succeed. Everything. So for the fact that the superintendent and the lawmakers are together, you will not find any noise. So that's the whole thing. Otherwise,
and it's deeper than this.
It's very deeper than
It's
that.
deeper than this. But how be it, we pray for. We hope that the other lawmakers and other county authorities.
And
will
that's
have
where
an
that's where
intervention.
you heard the honorable
Yeah,
saying
we have-
the caucus has become a birthday club because the caucus is not functional.
But what for that he was wrong. Achi, you are part of a caucus. You see, look, there's a saying, or there is a saying that came and stay around, and it went viral. Was the people say "man can talk all." Yeah, on a serious note, actually,
Otherwise,
when you are a man, you are a man.
you don't have to
Me-
always keep secret. There are certain secrets you don't have to keep.
We agree, but for you to have come on to bring
The caucus as a
a
birthday club.
body that you are part of,
Yeah, so the reason is
a
that
body
the
that
body only becomes functional when you have a certain territory that if you in their interest, but not in the interest of the people. So time for your birthday, only tells them then they go gather together. So they only work when they are pleased, when they are happy to work, and that's not how it's supposed to be. By right, the caucus supposed to meet. They're supposed to meet on a regular basis and it be functional. And by that, they will always be. So, for example, if the caucus was functional, the superintendent actually invited, she wrote the caucus. So, if the caucus was functional, the honorable man will be aware that they have written the caucus because when they send communication to the caucus, you have the secretary of the caucus that received the communication. And he alone, when he receives that communication, when they are not coming together to meet, it will always be in his possession.
Yeah.
So he needs.
And that communication will be carried around.
Very good.
Yeah, it will be brought down to everyone.
If they are meeting, then they will discuss on that. Oh, we receive communication from the county or on XYZ project. Oh, it's in your district. Then you will be aware. They all of you make inputs and make recommendations to the county dealership. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So that's it. But like we said, actually, we hope that there will be swift intervention as to find common ground, because from the look of things and looking at the video and the interaction from the superintendent and that of the representative is not a good sign for the county.
No way, it's not.
Especially the people within the district. Is not a good sign. But we hope. I don't know, because what should have been done or the needful. When elections are over,
They are over. That's the thing. People
Elections are
always
over.
feel that.
So
People always believe that today's campaign.
everybody that is holding key position in the county as the county authority, you must respect the view of others, their functions, and you should also follow some of the activities And that should be a time where all of you can come to coordinate things in the interest of the people you are representing. The position shouldn't be a position like the way I want to do it. It's not for you.
That's the thing.
You can serve, people will still come and serve in that same position.
After you, but many people are.
You will not be
serving that same
representative
position.
for life in that district. You will not be superintendent for life in that position. So you were opportune to have served in that position. In so doing, you are not serving yourself. You are serving the interest of the people, and you alone cannot do it. It's a teamwork. But we're in a county, if the authorities of the county or government or omniscient or county officials start to battle each other because maybe your personal benefits or maybe your some political differences or whatever, you are harming the county. You are harming the very citizen for which quote unquote you say you are serving.
So that's it. Oliver, we see how the outcome will be. Oliver.
Yeah, let's see how it will
be. There's an interesting story here. From you see the photo on the screen here. Or journalist.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, go ahead.
My man, things are happening in this country. But let me read this. Tapetan, Nema County, and it's being reported by the DN News reported this. Uriah Swa from Radio Kekema is reporting
a Liberian journalist reporting that, right?
Yeah, a Liberian journalist. He said Tapetan, Nema County, unconfirmed but credible report from Tapetan, Lower Nema County suggests that local journalist Alex Yomi, a Dan language announcer, district representative, the Poorer Society Bush, the alleged action others of the county's cultural superintendent, Honorable Marvin, in an interview that the journalist arrest stemmed from his recent on-air discussion concerning the Ministry of Internal Affairs suspension of Poorer and Sunday society activities across the country. Yomi is said to have obtained and read a formal communication from the Nema County Superintendent Office affirming the national suspension of traditional practices as ordered by the Internal Affairs Ministry, Francis F. Newman Sr. So you see, the journalist acted on communication he received that they are going to suspend every activities that had to do with the poor and Sunday. But yeah, the traditional man say, why they got discussed the issue on the radio?
On the radio.
Before so they took the men to carry him in the bush.
What? They went to the studio?
So I don't know how they got, maybe they went to this. I don't know how they got them there. So but they have their own way. But the forcefully got the guy talking to the bush.
Go ahead.
This is gross human rights violation, Oliver.
Yeah.
You're talking about human rights. It's about human rights violation. The journalist got information, in fact, letter from the superintendent, because according to them, the information was with him. He had his source that they are about to suspend those practices across the country. And why will you go there, infringe on him, take him carrying to the bush? Man has provided for his family. You took him carrying to the bush for how long? We don't know.
A journalist, for that matter.
A journalist. So that means you're frightening the person, including every other person that's supposed to be discussed. So they'll be living now in fear.
Forcefully talking in a poor society.
Our country,
poor society push. For Archie, you see, and this issue about this guy forcibly taken to the poorer.
Well, you can see the people here is the man, the journalists in the country club there with the red hair tie and other people.
So I stand to be corrected. People don't respect journalists in this country. This is the job we do. We put all of our sacrifices, at times week plus, we don't see our own house.
Oh yes.
We go beyond just because we want for the people of
To
this
be
country to
informed.
be informed. We go to places, we take risks just for information. And those same people who firstly took these journalists to the poorer society, all of them, somehow, some way, they have benefited from the media.
Oh yes.
They have benefited from the media. They have even over benefited from the media. And this is the same journalist or the same media tomorrow they will still go to for them to be informed. Then, even I don't know what what actually the management of that station is doing.
Well,
But some will say, like for example, like we hear from uh Morovia or Monserrado County, the way we do things, and frankly speaking, we from those our brothers in the rural areas, there are a lot of challenges and there are restrictions even on some of their things to do. Like for example, look at what is been reported about this journalist.
mhm.
If Achi or Oliver, any of them, was going to sit on Blaze FM or other journalists going to be discussing this matter, but you're going to listen, end of the
Oh
day,
yeah,
get their
get
view,
a view, make their inputs,
make an
and it's
input and other
gone.
thing. But that should not only be limited to that. So our brothers, our sisters, those
Who are
journalists
practicing in the
who are
rural
practicing
area.
journalism in the rural areas should be protected as well.
No matter what information they disseminate, that's
Sure.
their work.
Why will you go grab the man falsely carrying the poorer society bush because he has one or two information talking about
And I think I will
and
make effort audible.
and
We'll have to make
foreign
effort to reach the superintendent of the
listening.
county.
But you see, county authorities, people will see and if you look at the picture, the guy is seriously been disgraced.
Oh yes.
You took a family man, a man who is
Force
working
him.
in the interest
Force him.
of your country and Liberia at
And
large.
you don't even know what his religious status are.
You took the man to that place, forcing him to do things that he does not have no idea about. So, journalists, you know that I know, at times we can be beaten just because of somebody
Oh,
own
yeah.
personal feelings.
Oh yeah, what the president choose to do.
Yeah. Even to the extent that you even see some of them, they will even go on national radio to start threatening journalists. And I think the PUL
Needs to come in,
needs to come in, not just to condemn,
but to act.
but to act. But not just to say we condemn the attitude. No, that is not all to it. But now the leadership of the prayer union of Liberia supposed to be making their way there. You cannot intimidate the people.
And they call this the breach of law.
You know what
is
happening
the-
right now?
No.
You have instilled fear in all the journalists. You have limited their work.
Oh yes, you frighten them, you make
You
them
are frightened, and
afraid.
to the extent that some of them they will not even want to. There are some things when you talk to my mom, put my mother, yeah, before I be carried. No,
traditional
you
people
don't do
too.
so. You don't do so. You think what is it? Even at the executive mansion, they have executive mansion press. Wherever the president goes, journalists are there. Then why should you limit the job we do?
It's so sad. Oliver.
It's so sad. So our colleagues in the counties need to be protected, and the county authority should even by now, say something to that. But Yeah, we are now. Everybody now, you see some will be taking it as a just mad joke, and other people, seeing a lot of
And
things
it'll be
ain't supposed
funny,
to.
it sounds funny.
No, it sounds funny. You
But
can't operate in that
so
funny manner.
overall, the people need to come in to this aid of this journalist. But Oliver, time is running, it's fast running.
Hmm.
So to go to our major point, like we said, the deception of this government is becoming unbecoming. But let me bring you this scene.
Okay.
Here is a video. Here is a video in the country.
So those of you that are watching, yeah.
A hitch between
Joe Weekend and Philadelphia.
and we are getting to the weekend. See the traffic? You not get for phone, but you know how to ride, you must come Great Crew. Great Crew Road is starting again. So you have to walk out. This Esca a hitch between
So I just brought that video, Oliver,
Mhm.
to to bring the reflection of what happening. People will say it. You know what I said? If you go name, let me not go to Grand Crew.
Mhm.
I challenge, and I want to sit here and challenge anybody that will post me video from Tapetan to Seclepier, the full road of condition of that road.
Okay.
They will not do it. You know what people are doing? The guys go on the highway, the little portion that have quota, like maybe from here to here, there be a junction.
Yeah.
They
Capture that.
capture that, and post it. Oh, the government is doing this. When the people are facing serious challenge, now those are roads that people say they've been grading. The video you just watched, that road that government been grading. That is it. That you've been seeing the very picture on social media that government is doing this work, government is doing this road. But since the rainy season started and that area is becoming bad, have you seen anybody posted that? Nobody want to post that. Nobody wants to praise government for that because they know that people will condemn the work of the government.
Okay. Sure.
And you cannot deceive people. I say this without having any malice against government. You understand?
So yeah.
Uh, okay, we'll read that comment later on. So you understand where you know for the word that people are suffering. All of what they want the video will just play. I didn't put maybe somebody will say, oh, you put the video in here. And in fact, I was not the one who did that video. It was a Facebook user, a person who was traveling on the current condition of the road is reporting on that. Go now. I want to challenge tomorrow, Oliver. Let Blaze say, okay, you will actually follow the Nima Kandi road. You have just travel from Nima to Grand G there. Trust me, the challenge on the road will be more than the good road condition. If they feel that the president was on the road, someone was shining, they were posting when they were coming back. How many person posted because rain fell the next day? How many person posted when they were coming back on the road condition? They didn't do it. So you cannot deceive the people. Like we were saying earlier, the people know you are doing well. Government is doing well. And anything you're doing, let your action speaks for you.
For you, yeah.
Do not put yourself or the people under the impression that those are roads that the public work minister and the ministry were given $28 million to rehabilitate. You go, you pay for the road. Where did that money go? So now they were doing it, impressing the people so that people cannot ask them where did the money go. Now people are suffering. That Grand Crew Road, they say, oh, the whole entire Southeast is being connected. Today is connected, Oliver.
I do remember. I think you remember as well that the Unity Party led government before coming to power, there were a lot of expectations. And before the Unity Party officially took over, and later on we heard from Amara Conan of Grand Cape County, saying that we should manage our expectation. Yeah. And then in one of the interviews with the president said in his 100 days, there will be no car stuck in the mud. I don't know whether it was from a specific area or was it every part of Liberia where the president, was talking about that no car was in the mud after 100 days in office. And now, that I know, a lot of people are talking about the rule from Grand G there and all the
Other part of the
areas,
south, in
in some
Maryland,
east
other
area.
places.
But if like the video that was just played or that we just saw, if you were to have gone to other areas in this country, you will know that whether sometimes you ask yourself whether we already have government. That is just one portion of it. Actually,
Yeah, certain part of the country, not just
that's just
yeah,
one
just
portion
one
of it.
county.
Let it be known. We are not saying in 6 years or less than maybe less than 6 years or 2. We are not saying the government should do everything at once.
But the government themselves making it look like they can do everything.
But
at
it shouldn't
once.
be like, if you elect me
Everything will be
in less
like
than 3 years, Liberia will just automatically change. And it is
No.
impossible.
no.
It is impossible. You will have your challenges. You will have your own problems. That things will come in. That things that have been done, that have been seen, that has been implemented. Going there. Oh, you see the citizens are going and say, oh, you can't. Then after a few minutes or maybe after a few days, I come out to say, we'll pay our hospital be blah blah blah. Then or maybe just groundbreaking.
Then you
You
posting all.
running all around
You know-
and even giving the sample of a hospital that has not been built yet.
That's why I said. That's why I said if you continue to deceive people because they will always go post people posting from Ganta to Tapetan the road is better. But just imagine a week ago I was in Nimba from a town called Kokopa. From Kokopa to Kanwi, those are roads between Ganta and Seklepi.
Sure.
Go to that place. I rode motorbike there myself. That road, you still from Ganta to Seklepi, you still have more than 60% of the road to be completed.
Sure.
But people go there, post the little picture they collect to fool people who are on social media. And government should not be run on social media. Government should not be run on few people just go do video post say, oh, government
Yeah,
doing this and
but doing this.
you understand? You make people to go against you when the people get to know the reality. So now, challenge. If I just start to go across Liberia now that the rainy season is coming to a real ground
Yeah.
and start bringing out the condition of the road, people will say, oh, you are enemy of the state. You don't want to preach the good thing of the government. Nobody is saying that the government should do things overnight.
No.
But equally so, do not put the people under the impression that
High
you
impression
can do
that
all
you
at
can do
once.
all in less than 6 years.
The government talk about fighting corruption. Yet, we know where it is now. They know where it's going.
Has they paid the rent?
That's the other thing to talk about it for another day. Again, we're talking about roads. You say, oh, like the 100 days. Liberian people, I don't want to say we are not smart, but we can think fastly. We're not fast in thinking that's the problem.
But
The
it
first
is
100 days of the
but
president.
actually real life, real life to build all of the roads in the country in 100
So
days.
that's the problem. The president spoke English that people could now understand. The president
100
said, "I will
days?
make sure that car will not be stuck in mud." And who know the first 100 days of President Biden were not renacing our dry season. Even if the road is bad, dry season car cannot be stuck in mud. That's the first thing you should understand.
100 days?
No car, even
For
you
the
be
entire
bouncing,
country?
even you are bouncing, you will not be stuck because the wind is not
After
falling.
you are not even discuss some of how the money will come, or public works. What are some of the challenges? Because before you take on any project, every project has a challenge or challenges. These are things you have to bring your engineer, be bored of it before you come out to talk.
So, Oliver, the people, I don't
But
understand. Oliver.
anyway,
Yeah.
like what I did mention early on about the 285 machines. we
We're
heard
just
about
running
it.
with it. We're just running with
We
it.
ran with it, and every
He was still running with it.
and I don't know, few pieces or I don't know how many pieces.
Came the parade with
where,
it.
they paraded with that machine all around here. People,
And guess what? Let
Then
me say
even
this.
come here, Achi. Our vice president went
China.
to China.
Just to negotiate. So after the
Just-
parade with the machine, when
Yeah.
it was not negotiated.
Yeah, there you go. For
Now after
negotiation.
parading, you go to do negotiation. Trust me, Oliver.
Negotiation, you carry journalists. Just negotiation does not mean that you people have agreed for it to come. You're still discussing. Why is it that you can remain silent, do all of your discussions, do all of your paperwork, then after everything, look, if you see the man from Nima County see 10 pieces of yellow machine going to his
Then
county,
they know that the government is working.
10 pieces going to another county. Then after 1 or 2 months, you see people start working on the roads and things. Brother, you don't have to do any publicity.
Sure.
You don't have to do
But let's
publicity.
see, Oliver, before we just accept the phone, open the phone lines.
Yeah.
All we can say to the public work is you need to work. Liberians are challenged.
Yeah.
People farm to market road. This is the main road we are posting, but the farm to market road, Oliver, people are suffering. I've been seeing videos of motorbike falling in rivers.
But go reverses.
The farm to market road, people are challenged. People food store are spoiling. Their farm produce are spoiling because of the bad road.
Go right upon me.
Don't go far. Right here in it, very much Rado County does not have good road. Go right here,
Yeah.
Tony.
He said to me, but I was very Broadview.
Okay. So
I
we're
don't
not
know- I
talking
don't-
about in other county, we're talking about Monserrat.
Yeah, Monserrado.
So please, public work, we're saying this to let you know that all of the pictures you see in your government working, but you need to double up. You need to double up. Let the people feel the impact.
So I actually said we are not against the government, but what are we trying to say? The reality of issues that you are flaking, or some people will be flaking a challenge. Seriously challenged. Like I told someone the other day, for a sitting government to just come in 6 years to turn Liberia to America, it is impossible.
It's impossible.
It is possible. So you have to serve at something like maybe 2 terms.
2 terms will be much to
Much
help you
will
develop.
help. Then the next people, the next group, or the next government that is coming will
Pick up from where you stop.
pick up where you stop. And before we go at least 2 or 3, 4, 5 terms of our government that will be coming in, serving the Liberian people, that alone can help and transform our country.
Tomorrow from what you just said, tomorrow before we start the show, we'll bring a discussion on that. And I will tell you why. Because now if I start to tell you why, the callers will not talk. They will not participate. Because every government want to take its own glory. But tomorrow we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. So after I achieve 6 years or 2 years,
So, yeah, Oliver
all that thing that I achieve or doing, I lead that team. I will do my own thing because because probably maybe what I'm doing it and so that because I actually
Uh-huh.
then lay the
But
foundation.
now you can see Baka and we
Yeah.
are on the thing.
Yeah,
When
Baka.
Baka posted that we are started foundation,
Yeah,
that we are
yeah.
doing the blueprint.
CDC did the blueprint.
Well,
We did
callers
the
are
budget.
already on the line 07779079007. Our WhatsApp number +231 888 Good evening.
Good evening,
One,
Archie
1 minute.
and Oliver.
Mhm.
Yeah, my name is Joseph, and I call in from Painesville. So let me start from the lawmaker and the quest of wanting to be a part of the county development fund. For me, I think it's laughable, both Archie and Oliver.
Okay.
These people were the ones championing the cause of development in our districts and counties. Yeah, then still, the districts and counties are still backward. So, the lawmakers do not have to be part of discussion concerning the districts or county before they can do what they are supposed to be doing. Actually, and Oliver, unless maybe you guys, but for me, I participated when it used to be the lawmakers sharing the affairs of county development fund, discussion. I also, was fortunate to have begun one of the 9-man council. So this is it. The lawmakers, one district representative alone has 100,000 as legislative fund.
Yeah.
How is it so difficult when you want for your person to be fair, for your people to feel your hand? How is it so difficult for you to decide on a tangible project to implement for your people? Okay, like for Monserrato got 17 representatives, 2 senators. If these people even agree to pull 40,000 each together and carry on a meaningful project, will it be bad?
They won't.
Until they go be part of that 186,000. So
thank you, Chi. Thank you, Chito. Let's give another person a chance. Good evening.
So Market George and Archie,
Yeah.
evening.
Yeah. How you doing, Chief?
Oh, thank you. I call for District 6.
Sarcasmus.
Lawson, Augustine, Sarcasmus, Winston.
Yeah.
You know, my brother, they will continue to say this. The government came to power without opposed to restatement. Because in the first place, that the government something about the yellow machine. I know we actually endorse that decision because I think we're going to serve as development all of these countries. That was good. But now we're seeing the vice president in China saying going to negotiate. So why are we causing money out here right for?
Okay.
Let me speak on the issue of the journalist who was actually, detained by the society.
Yeah.
No, my brother. The first unit, PUL, they are not together.
Okay.
They happy in the case of the former, PDC correspondent after he was violated. They happy into the case of former, True FM reporter. I thought he said, after he was put on last to, I think, one Chernobyl, so that's Chernobyl.
Okay.
So I think we need to be very united. You guys who on the radio, who are together, you guys need to put those people feet on the planet every day, to be very respected for the people.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chi. Thank you. Let's get another people. No time. Good evening to our international caller. Good evening.
Good evening, Archie. Good evening. Are you getting me?
Yeah, we're getting you. Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Lawrence Yan Yene, and I join you from Waterloo, Iowa.
Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, thank you. Yesterday, I also wanted to contribute to the show, but I was not opportune.
Okay.
Concerning the case with General Bonnigue or Joshua Blayu.
Mm-hmm.
So, with my little time, let me just talk on it before I come to the current issue.
Okay, quick.
Bonnigue activities shows that he has no remorse for the killing he did, for the harm he caused for the Liberians. It shows that he's not a reversed man as he claims to be a pastor. Because where will you get support from when the executive, the person, the burial that went on, whether that executive or practitioner died. So the executive person, the army person, all the security sectors. Even Yeke Koluba have been on the wrong. That you supposed to stop Yeke. That you supposed to go facing. What you depending on?
I tell you.
All because these guys, they kill innocent people and they are standing to go with impunity. All right, so let's stop it that way.
To the point.
Concerning the journalists, where have these people taken the journalists when all Poro and Sunday activity have been suspended by the government? So I think the PUL need to add now. They should get to the superintendent, the Ministry of Internal Affairs, because you can't tell me that they told the journalists to the Poro Push. The activity have been suspended. Where have you taken them? Okay, we leave that one there. Then we get to the lawmaker and the superintendent. I think the superintendent is in it wrong. The lawmakers are there to pass the bill to even allow the projects to go on. Why will you go in the main district to undertake a project there without his concern? The money you carry now your money or now your party money. I mean that be real, man.
Okay.
The whole thing, like the contract thing, now your own, all because you want to make it unpopular.
Okay.
Go that route. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's get this caller. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. What is your name and where you call from?
Thank you very much for your show. This is our debut family. I do a discussion for the legal market in Lagos from the
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Oh, no, brother, let me just speak to the issue you put this for that concerning human life in Lima country. But brother, you see, sometimes when you also pertaining to journalists, they can make people afraid of it profession. You see that thing happening? Oh, it's other thing happening to journalists because of the weak organization called PUL. Why did somebody go report information that government is trying to tell the men go do it to journalistic duty? Then people come out to arrest the men to take it to Poro Push. Yeah, what is Syria doing? The organization that he put forward is not protecting the members. It is the organization going to stay trying to protect its members. It's not going to go in the market.
You're right.
Because all the journalists in this country, you're not together, you're not united today. Happen to that man. Anytime you happen to use to keep saying now, somebody to get to arrest you.
Sure.
So when such a thing happens, you guys need to go together. Get one voice to approach it. That is national government people say. It's not correct.
Okay.
Country leadership has to engage Nimakane country leadership seriously. Thank you.
Thank
now,
you.
Okay. So the issue of Maviko, my brother, let me tell you, some are not from your country, but Maviko, we have been following. They show how you love development. That man, when he was Senate mayor, why is so from Bangladesh, why is so Bangladesh for? Because of politics that is talking for that position. You know the reason why Mopo here Maviko in that place?
No.
Because that man, he has corruption. Anytime they do any project in that Bangladesh, they want to corrupt. It happened to the Bangladesh Community College. They put any money that Maviko has to expose it.
Okay.
Thank you. They want to see the money that Maviko will expose.
Thank you. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
What is your name?
Yeah, my name is Paul. I come from Grand Bassa.
Grand Bassa County. Paul, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I think I just go to the superintendent and the lawmaker.
Okay.
No, our mother, she sounds very, 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 very aggressive. It's not sort of deal that way because the man is an honorable man. You have to give him respect. More especially, the project went on in his district. Even no matter how the eye may be small, when you take the call from in it, show it to the eye to say this is what I take from you.
Sure.
Yeah. So what he did, really to be real. She not really be fair to the honorable.
Okay. Thank you.
And about our government deceiving us over years. Since 2003, if I'm not mistaken, 22 years now. All this time, we are Liberians are not feeling our Liberian government impact the one for. It's very, very bad for our nation.
Thank you, Paul.
They must change from the behavior to make Liberian people to be happy. We have stayed on here for a very long time. Over 7 years, we'll soon be celebrating.
Okay. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Good evening. Good time.
Good evening, Agi.
What is your name and where you call from?
I'm calling from Italy.
Go ahead.
Aji, you know what I'll tell you about Konkane lab area they talking about? One of my friends and myself just left from there recently. That the problem made we left from there. We were doing our work there. Anybody that say Mavi go round the la, that Mavi go for the Chinese people. Even he told them say hey, you cannot start a bridge and even build a post school. In a day, you will not carry on your development. You will not carry your project. In fact, he ordered men to go start the garden machine. He Mavi go. He was the one. I tell you, they say we just left from there recently because that the thing that made we left from there. Yes, that who made that bridge to lay by the again and show you go and do better investigation there. Yeah, they play the call, they play Jackson Village.
Jackson Village, you're right. Yeah.
Thank you. That Jackson Village, I say we just left from there. Anybody, they will not even get it down for it.
Thank you.
We any other thing to do, let me invite a man there. And then the man just say, he the baby, even the party there. The old man, the one Mr. Kunopo, I tell you, from there, even he tell all the idea, he said, no.
Thank you so much, Mark.
Well.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you for that clarity, Mark. Thank you so much. Good evening.
Good evening.
Joseph Tama.
It's a pleasure. What a swift changes from the wake-up call to the afternoon show. Okay. Yeah, we pray that he comes to the wake-up call because normally by this time now, the moment it is 3 o'clock, the sleep can just cut off from our face.
Okay, we're working on that. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Let me say good evening to Big Brother McIntosh. This is the voice of Joseph Tamba. It's a pleasure joining you guys on this platform. So my attention has been drawn concerning about the rule that you spoke about that this government is deceiving the people. I want to categorically say that this government is not deceiving the people. The people are seeing the actuality of what the government talks about rules. Actually, I do my normal business at the commercial, one of the biggest commercial one in Montserrat County, the Red Light. You know, we sometimes go at these parkings and we see taxis still moving on rules in the suburbs that it never happened before in the last 6 years. We've seen taxis. Can you imagine Texas going Grand Coup, Texas going Sano, Texas going
and this is Grand Coup Road. This is Grand Coup Road we were talking about right now.
I will tell you that particular video that circulated on Facebook. I will tell you it was edited. Because that same road, they were doing the campaign.
I don't know. You said.
Doing the campaign.
No, Joseph, this is not true.
Circulated.
Joseph, you heard the guy in the video. He was saying from we are going to Joseph, let me read.
Joseph, what is your point?
A living testimonies of officials that reside in those places, most especially the very counties that you just mentioned about. It's a living testimony. People that goes on our rules, they give testimony that this government is doing extremely well when it comes to most especially go in the southeast.
Thank you, Chief. Thank
you. The realities are there.
Okay, thank you. The government is doing well. Good evening.
One more.
Please lower your radio.
Thank you. You know, let me just speak to what the caller before me just said. Sometimes what you don't know, don't say it. The video you play, the role the guy spoke about is the role from Bible Kawiyeken intercession. Going, boy, couple dwelling. In between there you have the reward. The reward. If you can recall, going through superintendent and we were just superintendent doing it, we have regime. They were all SOS call on that road. From any time, in fact, let's just say for 10 time.
So let's talk about the current status. Is the video editor as Joseph Tama said?
Tama, I think he's talking about a role in Foya that he knows of.
Okay,
he
thank
knows
you.
Nothing about that identical role.
Thank you. Thank you. No time you call earlier. Good evening, Pascal.
Yeah, my man. Thank you. How you call my man?
Oliver.
Yeah, Oliver.
My man, if you didn't forget your money.
No, Oliver, not you.
Archie. Okay.
Yeah, talk to you too.
Okay.
Yeah, my man, you guys are doing well. You guys are doing well. This is our show. Okay? Yeah. I told you something before. I said there are few persons with that name. Even if you said the person is rebearing gold, they will tell you that truth. They intend to bury everybody. They will say, yeah, that's true. And they'll tell you good. But if people are enjoying and the road conditions are good, it's okay. The only thing I will have to go to red light and ask how much for pepper bucket and onion, because once the roads are palatable and it enables our people to bring their goods in time, we expect that, I mean,
things be cheaper.
Yeah, of either pepper, bitter, or onion, right? So we have to go to red light. But again, we heard people who are marketeers complaining, I mean, of the increase in the prices of those local made items. So I don't know as to whether the roads are only good for human, transition, or it's for everybody. Again, this is our country. People always say the people who determine whether you accept them well in the next year. Mind you, got less than three years, maybe 7 months to go. We're not going to stay there anymore. So we will get there very soon.
Okay.
So Tama, the Puma, the Joseph,
everybody.
Your government, my man.
Okay. Thank you, Pascal. Let's squeeze this person. Good evening.
For you, man, my brother.
What is your name?
I want to.
Hey, Apokan Zuo.
Abi Zuo, Glepa Zuo.
Mame lost you. Apokan Zuo.
I'm Nathaniel is calling for Sokule.
Okay, let's hear you.
I'll make you in 1 minute.
Okay.
Mame, see what I say? I hear the other Marco district. In district, yeah? Why do you want to put a bed? Go back to the house. That's why I want to say nobody who's laying like lawyer. They are politicians. We put into power. Okay, we are the one who left. The one who now who for the sort of say, okay, I'm going to wear my property. Who left? The woman said she in fact she what the cover of the country. If I recover, so them very poor extra, then they very extra.
Okay.
That's nothing. Now, yeah, the other person say, they go from what when we get passes, yeah, our little 3 days call the quarter or the job for the 5 minutes, but not up. The people who struggle, they are the quarter that no, they're going on there.
Okay.
You get money, you get gas. You have to stay, sleep with gas, and over 3-4 days. So then they will buy them 4-5,000 there.
So now it's much better.
Brother, it's accessible.
Okay.
That's
the point. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Bayoga.
Yeah. Yes, sir. This is MB Bayoga.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So much go. Yeah, welcome. I just put my video on the chat.
Go ahead.
You got so much go here.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for the discussion. You man, senior brother, I want to say thank you very much. You are on your two. You're going to be learning your info. I think I can listening. But I want to understand and do something. Maybe I can know about understand it. Or also, yeah, between the lieutenant and the representative, I want to know by law who is the head.
So the superintendent is the head of the county. She's the arbor of the president. She's the president for the county. But when it comes to the district, you have the lawmaker being the head.
Okay, I want to know someone again. Or I want to know something. I want to understand. I want to know something. But what means that the
I know they forcefully. They say they are discussing an issue.
So I want to understand it's supposed to join
No, that one, they force you to go jump, but because you are discussing it, you violated. So they forcefully hold you, they carry you there to go explain yourself. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, Bayega,
Good evening.
you always wants to know.
I don't know. Give me my 30 seconds.
No, you want more than 30 seconds. Please, just conclude quickly. We have no time. You the final caller.
All right. So, Pastor did not get me. This is Joseph. I try to differ with them. What I'm saying, that rule is very bad. So, I just noticed something in my country. I think our government, is always in the habit of misleading us. France, Ghana, Togo, Lowato, just on that. The people used to be put to go, but I think I gave you few years from now on that road. Do you know that the road is not fully completed?
The road is not complete. I'm all of that, but when you say that, people say, "Oh, SYZ, the road is not complete." I'm fully aware.
But why should they be lying when they come to Morovia? They will say this is not going like the road you talking about from Ghana to Saturday. A vast portion of that road is now also in quota.
Okay.
When we are in power, the quota hit way. So then I see people running around here today.
Thank you.
The quota is capital.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jacob. Oliver?
Yeah.
We just conclude, no time.
Yes. So we listen to all of the callers and we want to say thanks a million to all of you that participated on the show. And so let me quickly recognize some of our followers, those that were on or those that are on our live Facebook page, our online television. Let me quickly go. We have, Heron Spakekaba. Following, we have Memple Mia.
That's my CEO. I'm a big brother there.
Okay. Yeah. He's following, and we have Lawrence Yene rather. Yeah, Lauren Yene. Lauren is saying, where have you taken the journalist when the government has suspended all Puro and Sunday activities in the country? The BL needs to find out from the superintendent and the Ministry of Internal Affairs. Okay, so Lawrence Yene. Then we have Mr. Itara Masha. You know, when we were discussing about roads, the condition of their roads, and then he said even bombing. Yeah, so we want to say thanks to all of our followers, and let also inform our regular listeners that this program is not only on the radio, both radio and Blaze Online Television.
Sure.
So just go to your Facebook page where you have search. You just search for Blaze Online TV. We are on both the online TV and that of the radio as well. And even we do this because we want our people in the diaspora or other parts of the world to follow the program, to know the happenings, and to also participate on the show. So this is where we have the WhatsApp line is on the screen when we open the lines to take on some interaction with our followers. So you can also do so. And to conclude, I want to say thanks to all of you. We will be here by the grace of God. If Christ does not come tonight, we will be
Christ
here.
is not coming anytime soon. So.
My man, I Omega come. You see all of the sounds. Are you not seeing it? Oh, yeah, friend. So I want to say thanks, Amelia, and we will be here again. Achi, Boy Yene, and Oliver McIntosh. Thank you, and thank you ever so much.
Thank you, Oliver. So that's the voice of Oliver McIntosh, and of course, they get this. So you listen to my colleague Oliver, and many thanks to all of you for your constant contribution. Join us tomorrow, Wednesday, for the May Week edition of the program, The Round Table. Our arms are open for your sponsorship. Remember, don't trouble before trouble troubles you. My name is Archie C. Bob Yene. Have yourself a wonderful day ahead of you.